The casting process for the 1979 TV series Benson brought together a talented group of actors who would become household names. Robert Guillaume, already known for his role on Soap, was a natural choice to play the lead, Benson DuBois. The producers wanted a seasoned actor with great comedic timing, and Guillaume fit the bill perfectly. For the role of Governor Gatling, James Earl Jones was initially considered, but the producers ultimately chose Phil Silvers, feeling his comedic experience would be a better fit. Silvers brought a unique energy to the character, making him both lovable and funny. Casting the supporting roles was equally important. Miss Kraus, the eccentric housekeeper, was played by Ingeborg Kelsenator. She was chosen for her ability to balance humor and quirkiness with a touch of warmth. The characters of Marcy and Denise, the governor's daughters, were key to the series. Missy Gold, with her wide-eyed innocence, was cast as Denise, while Judyan Elder, with her comedic flair, was chosen as Marcy. The chemistry between the actors was palpable from the start. During auditions, Guillaume and Silvers had an immediate rapport, which translated beautifully on screen. The actresses playing the governor's daughters also had a natural chemistry, which added depth to their relationship with Benson. One pivotal moment in the casting process was when Guillaume, during a table read, ad-libbed a line that had the entire room in stitches. The producers knew then that they had found their Benson. In the end, the casting of Benson was a testament to the power of chemistry, talent, and a little bit of luck. Each actor brought something unique to their role, creating a memorable ensemble that would captivate audiences for 7 seasons. The director of the 1979 TV series Benson, Dean Hargrove, brought a unique vision to the show. He aimed to create a sitcom that blended humor with real-life issues, making the characters relatable and engaging to the audience. Hargrove's creative influences included classic comedies and the fast-paced world of politics. Hargrove's directing style was characterized by his attention to detail and his ability to bring out the best in his cast. He worked closely with the actors, providing guidance and encouragement to help them develop their characters. Hargrove's collaborative approach extended to the crew as well, as he fostered a positive and productive working environment. In terms of visual style, Hargrove favored a clean and uncluttered aesthetic. He used camera angles and lighting to highlight the comedic moments and to create a warm and inviting atmosphere for the viewers. Hargrove's direction helped to establish Benson as a beloved and enduring TV series. Benson is a classic TV series that first aired in 1979 and ran for 7 seasons. It follows the life of Benson DuBois, a butler who becomes the governor's chief of staff. The show is known for its humor, drama, and memorable characters. Do you have a favorite memory associated with this TV series? Is there a particular scene or moment that has stayed with you? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Throughout its run, Benson tackled a range of topics and featured many unforgettable moments. From funny one-liners to shocking plot twists, this show had it all. And while some moments brought laughter, others brought tears. As we delve deeper into the world of Benson, we'll uncover some surprising facts about the show and its cast. From behind-the-scenes secrets to memorable performances, there's so much to explore. So whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, get ready to discover all there is to know about Benson. Keep watching to learn more about this classic TV show and the impact it had on audiences around the world. The TV series Benson, which aired from 1979 to 1986, was filmed primarily in Hollywood, California. The set design was carefully crafted to create the appropriate atmosphere for the show, which centered around a butler named Benson who becomes the governor's chief of staff. The set included the governor's office, Benson's apartment, and various other locations within the governor's mansion. The production team faced several logistical challenges while filming Benson. One of the biggest challenges was creating a consistent and believable environment for the show. This required careful attention to detail in terms of set design, props, and costumes. The team also had to manage a large cast and crew, which required careful planning and coordination. To overcome these challenges, the production team employed several innovative techniques and technologies. For example, they used chroma key technology, which allowed them to superimpose actors and objects onto different backgrounds. This was particularly useful for creating the illusion of exterior shots of the governor's mansion. In addition, the team used computer-controlled lighting systems to create dynamic and visually interesting scenes. They also employed motion control cameras, which allowed for precise and consistent camera movements. This was particularly useful for creating complex shots that involved moving actors and objects. The set of Benson was designed to be both functional and aesthetically pleasing. The governor's office, for example, featured a large desk, several chairs, and various pieces of artwork. The team paid close attention to details such as the type of wood used for the desk and the style of the chairs. This helped to create a believable and immersive environment for the show. The production team also faced challenges when it came to filming exterior shots. Since the show was set in a fictional state, they could not film on location at a real governor's mansion. Instead, they used a combination of studio sets and location shots to create the illusion of an actual mansion. One of the most iconic locations used in Benson was the Beverly Hills Hotel. The hotel's exterior was used as the exterior of the governor's mansion, while the hotel's interior was used for various scenes set within the mansion. The production team also used other locations around Los Angeles to create the illusion of different parts of the state. Overall, the production of Benson required careful planning, coordination, and the use of innovative techniques and technologies. The result was a visually appealing and engaging show that resonated with audiences for several years. I recently had the pleasure of watching the 1979 TV series Benson during a 48-hour marathon on TV Land. I found the show to be incredibly entertaining, providing me with ample laughter throughout the weekend. One episode that stood out to me was the one in which Clayton found himself in a precarious situation, having been kidnapped. The episode showcased the character's penchant for trouble, and the rescue attempt was, shall we say, less than impressive. Another memorable episode involved Kraus and his spoof of a marriage. Although I had a sense of what was coming, I still found it enjoyable to watch. Overall, I spent the entire weekend with my sides hurting from laughter, failing in my attempts to contain it. While I may not have won them all, I certainly emerged victorious in my pursuit of entertainment. Benson proved to be a delightful discovery, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have experienced it. The show's humor and memorable characters made for an enjoyable viewing experience that I won't soon forget. The creation of a TV show's score and soundtrack is a meticulous process, and the 1979 series Benson is no exception. The music in Benson plays a crucial role in complementing the narrative and emotional tone of the show. The composers and musicians work tirelessly to create music that enhances the viewer's experience. The score, which consists of instrumental music, is used to set the mood and atmosphere of each scene. For instance, a fast-paced piece may accompany a chase scene, while a slow, melancholic tune might play during an emotional moment. The soundtrack, on the other hand, features songs that are often sung by characters or played during opening and closing credits. These songs are carefully selected to align with the show's theme and character development. Composers and musicians involved in Benson have shared their insights on the creation process. They discuss how they experiment with different melodies, rhythms, and instruments to best match the scene's requirements. For example, a comedic scene might require upbeat, quirky music, while a dramatic scene may call for a more serious, orchestral score. The music in Benson has been praised for its ability to heighten the show's comedic timing and emphasize its emotional moments. It's a testament to the hard work and creativity of the composers and musicians who contribute to the show's success. In conclusion, the creation of a TV show score and soundtrack is a complex process that requires a deep understanding of the show's narrative and emotional tone. The music in Benson is a perfect example of how music can enhance a viewer's experience and leave a lasting impression. The series Benson, which aired from 1979 to 1986, left its viewers with a cliffhanger that was never resolved. In the final episode, Benson ran against his boss for the job of governor in an unnamed southern state, but the election results were never announced. 3 different endings were reportedly filmed, but none were deemed satisfactory. In a surprising turn of events, actor Jerry Seinfeld was fired from the show without being informed. He arrived at work one day to find there was no script waiting for him. Additionally, the character of Benson, played by Robert Guillaume, was referred to as Mr. Benson in the show soap, but in the spin-off Benson, his first name was used instead. This name change was not addressed within the series. One of the most iconic scenes in the 1979 TV series Benson is from the episode titled Trick or Treat. In this scene, the character Benson, played by Robert Guillaume, is seen dressed as a superhero, complete with a cape and mask. The scene is a perfect example of Guillaume's comedic timing and physical comedy skills. The direction in this scene is excellent, with the camera angles and movements adding to the humor. The use of close-ups and wide shots highlights Guillaume's facial expressions and physical comedy, making the scene even more entertaining. Guillaume's performance in this scene is outstanding. His comedic timing is impeccable, and his physical comedy skills are on full display. He fully embodies the superhero character, making it both believable and hilarious. The cinematography in this scene is also noteworthy. The use of lighting and camera angles adds to the humor and helps to highlight Guillaume's performance. The set design is also well done, with the details in the background adding to the overall effect. This scene has had a significant impact on the audience. It is one of the most memorable scenes from the series and is often quoted and referenced. Guillaume's performance in this scene has been praised by critics and audiences alike, and it is a testament to his versatility as an actor. Unfortunately, there are no direct commentaries from the filmmakers or actors about this specific scene. However, Guillaume has spoken about his time on Benson and his approach to comedy in general. In an interview with the Archive of American Television, he discussed his comedic influences and his commitment to physical comedy. He said, "I've always believed that comedy is not just about the words, it's about the physicality, the timing, the delivery." Overall, the Trick or Treat scene from Benson is a perfect example of the show's humor and Guillaume's comedic prowess. The direction, performance, and cinematography all come together to create a memorable and entertaining scene that has resonated with audiences for decades. Robert Guillaume, best known for his role as Benson on the self-titled show, has expressed a preference for his portrayal of the character on the series soap. In an interesting turn of events, Guillaume was considered for the role of Tuvok on Star Trek Voyager, but the part ultimately went to Tim Russ. Guillaume's Benson co-star, Ethan Phillips, was cast as Neelix on the series. Guillaume's work on Benson, which aired from 1979, remains his most well-known role among the public. Despite his fondness for Benson on soap, it was his leading role on the sitcom that solidified his place in television history. The 1979 TV series Benson, a spin-off of the popular show soap, made a significant cultural and social impact. Starring Robert Guillaume as the witty and sophisticated butler Benson DuBois, the show resonated with audiences due to its relatable characters and humorous storylines. Benson was one of the first mainstream TV shows to feature a predominantly African American cast, paving the way for greater representation in the entertainment industry. The show's success demonstrated that diverse representation could appeal to a broad audience, contributing to a shift in the cultural landscape of television. Moreover, Benson tackled relevant social themes, such as political corruption and social class, in a satirical and engaging manner. By presenting these issues through the lens of comedy, the show encouraged viewers to think critically about their own beliefs and biases. The show also influenced pop culture, with its memorable catchphrases and iconic characters becoming part of the cultural lexicon. Benson's signature line, "You're gonna have to do better than that," remains a popular meme to this day. Overall, Benson's impact can still be felt in modern television, with its groundbreaking representation and thoughtful exploration of social issues. The show's legacy serves as a reminder of the power of media to shape cultural and social attitudes. Inga Swenson, an American of Scandinavian descent, portrayed the German character Miss Kraus on the TV series Benson, which aired from 1979. Interestingly, Swenson had previously played a different, albeit equally eccentric, Scandinavian character on the show soap, but this time as a villain. In contrast, on Benson, she is one of the good guys, although she frequently clashes with the main character. Two of Benson's regular actors, Rene Auberjonois and Ethan Phillips, later became regulars in two separate Star Trek series. Auberjonois played Odo in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, while Phillips portrayed Neelix in Star Trek Voyager. This fact highlights the interconnectedness of the television industry and the versatility of these two actors. The 1979 TV series Benson received mixed reviews from critics when it first aired. Some praised the show for its clever writing and strong performances, while others criticized it for its formulaic structure and lack of originality. However, the series gained a loyal audience and became a solid hit for ABC, running for 7 seasons and a total of 158 episodes. One of the most positive reviews came from the New York Times, which called Benson a cheerful and engaging comedy with a winning cast. The paper also praised the show's star, Robert Guillaume, for his warmth, wit, and style. Guillaume's performance as the sharp-tongued butler Benson DuBois earned him an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series in 1985. Despite the mixed critical reception, Benson was nominated for several awards during its run. In addition to Guillaume's Emmy win, the show received nominations for Outstanding Comedy Series in 1986 and 1987. Guillaume also received 4 additional Emmy nominations for his performance as Benson. The awards and nominations that Benson received are a testament to the hard work and talent of everyone involved in the show. They recognize the show's contributions to the world of television and the impact that it had on audiences. The accolades also serve as a reminder of the enduring appeal of well-crafted comedy and the power of strong performances to captivate viewers. Overall, the critical reception and awards for Benson reflect the show's unique place in television history. While it may not have been a critical favorite, it was a beloved and enduring hit with audiences, and its legacy continues to resonate with viewers today. The TV series Benson, which first aired from 1979 to 1986, proved to be more enduring than its predecessor, Soap, lasting for 7 years. Interestingly, Benson has recently been highlighted in the 2023 Peacock series Poker Face, where it was seen being watched on a laptop. This revived interest in Benson led to a slight modification of its theme song to a rock version titled Sucker Punch. Benson is notable for its unusual fascination with death, as several storylines involve characters meeting their end in peculiar ways. These deaths often served as a source of comic relief, such as the governor's wife, who was said to have been eaten by horses while wearing a sugar-based costume. In one episode, Benson himself died and had an encounter with his deceased mother, who gave him the option to return to the living or proceed to heaven. The series also featured a mysterious character named G. Reaper, who appeared as a man seeking refuge from a storm. Benson had to defeat him in a game of death themed Trivial Pursuit to save a bus full of children from danger. Benson may not be a conventional comedy, but its unique take on humor and storytelling has left a lasting impression on its audience. During the filming of Benson, the cast and crew faced many challenges, but they also shared some memorable moments. For instance, actor Robert Guillaume, who played the title character, was known for his strict adherence to the script. He believed that the writing was key to the show's success, and insisted on delivering his lines precisely as written. However, there were times when even Guillaume couldn't resist improvising. In one episode, his character was supposed to respond to a question with a simple yes. But Guillaume instead answered yes in Didi, a line that became a fan favorite and was used throughout the rest of the series. The show's writers also had some interesting experiences while working on Benson. One writer, David Pollock, was known for his love of practical jokes. He would often hide in the set's ceiling panels and drop water balloons on his unsuspecting colleagues below. Despite these lighthearted moments, the cast and crew took their work seriously and were dedicated to creating a high-quality show. They often worked long hours, rehearsing and filming well into the night. But they also formed close bonds and looked out for each other, with cast members often visiting each other's trailers between takes. One particularly touching moment occurred during the filming of the series finale. As the cast and crew said their goodbyes, Guillaume surprised everyone by presenting each of them with a personalized gift. For the show's director, he gave a director's chair with the person's name engraved on it. For the writers, he gave custom-made pens. It was a small gesture, but one that spoke volumes about the sense of community and camaraderie that had been built during the show's production. Overall, the making of Benson was marked by hard work, creativity, and a deep sense of collaboration. While the show may have ended over 30 years ago, the memories and friendships forged during its production continue to resonate with those who were a part of it. The TV series Benson, which first aired in the late 70s, is notable for its main character, Benson DuBois. Some believe that the show's concept helped people get accustomed to the idea of African American politicians, potentially even as a president in the USA. Interestingly, if the series were to be continued or rebooted in the 2010s, 2020s, it's entirely plausible that Benson could be portrayed as the president. The character of Benson underwent some changes when the show spun off from soap. On soap, Benson was a bit grouchier and more outspoken, with a less refined sense of humor. However, in Benson, he was made more affable and low-key, leading to fewer conflicts with other characters. This shift was likely an effort to make the character more appealing to a wider audience, as he was now the central figure in the show. Missy Gold's sister, Tracy Gold, co-starred on Growing Pains, another sitcom that aired on ABC concurrently with Benson. Tracy had even auditioned for the role of Katie on Benson, and later made a guest appearance as a cousin of Katie's. The two shows, Benson and Growing Pains, were part of ABC's lineup during the same period, providing viewers with a diverse range of programming options. The 1979 TV series Benson holds a significant place in television history. As one of the first spin-off shows, Benson built upon the success of soap, introducing its popular character Benson DuBois into his own series. This sitcom explored political humor in a unique way, focusing on the life of a butler who becomes the governor's chief of staff. Benson paved the way for future television shows by showcasing a predominantly African-American cast and creative team. This groundbreaking representation contributed to the normalization and expansion of diversity on television. The series inspired several subsequent works, including The Hughleys and The Bernie Mac Show, which also featured strong African-American leads in non-traditional roles. Benson proved that shows with diverse casts could resonate with a broad audience and be commercially successful. Moreover, Benson demonstrated the potential for comedic storytelling in political settings, opening the door for shows like Veep and The West Wing. By combining humor with political intrigue, Benson created a captivating and enduring formula that continues to inspire filmmakers today. In summary, Benson left a lasting legacy in television history by pushing boundaries in representation, exploring political humor, and inspiring future works. Its impact on filmmaking is evident in the numerous shows that have followed in its footsteps, continuing to explore the rich potential of diverse casts and political settings. In the television series Benson, the main character's last name was not initially revealed. It wasn't until later in the series that we learned his last name was DuBois. This is fitting since Robert Guillaume, the actor who played Benson, had served in the U.S. Army before becoming an actor, much like his character's supposed military background. Interestingly, James Noble, who played Governor Gatling, also had a military past, having served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. This shared military experience between the two actors may have contributed to their on-screen chemistry. Guillaume and another Benson cast member, Inga Swenson, later starred together in the TV miniseries North and South. Their previous collaboration on Benson undoubtedly made for a smooth working relationship during the production of North and South. Overall, the cast of Benson brought a sense of realism to their roles, with their military experiences adding depth to their characters. Robert Guillaume, the actor who played Benson, developed a close friendship with Missy Gold during and after the show's run. Initially, the character Benson only had a first name on the show soap, but when he got his own spin-off sitcom, the surname DuBois was added. To fit the show into syndicated reruns, edits were made, including shortening the opening title and removing the epilogue, which often left the story ending abruptly. The theme song was also reorchestrated to run half the original length. In the late 1970s, the television series Benson made a significant impact in the world of comedy. This show not only featured TV legend Danny Thomas in guest appearances as various characters, but also marked the acting debut of a young comedian named Jerry Seinfeld. Thomas, who was the father of Benson's producer Tony Thomas, brought a wealth of experience to the set. Meanwhile, Robert Guillaume's exceptional performance in Benson earned him a well-deserved Emmy win for Best Actor in a Comedy Series. This achievement made him the first black performer to win in this category, marking a significant milestone in television history. Guillaume's portrayal of the character Benson DuBois resonated with audiences and left an indelible mark on the industry. The sixth-season episode scenario of the TV series Benson, which aired in 1979, was a pioneer in demonstrating the use of the internet. The computer network depicted in the episode was the AR Panet, an early version of the internet used by the U.S. military and government. Despite running for 7 years, Benson received average notices compared to its predecessor, Soap, which is often hailed as one of the best shows ever made. Benson never made it to the top 30 in Nielsen ratings, while Soap did so for 3 consecutive years. However, Benson's ratings were consistently solid, keeping it on air for 7 years. The exterior shot of the governor's mansion in Benson was a private mansion located in Pasadena, California, known as the Bundy House. The house, designed by T. Beverly Kime in 1913, features an intact original interior, including a stunning domed arc glass window overlooking the grand entrance. The character of Katie on the TV series Benson was inspired by Amy Carter, the daughter of then-President Jimmy Carter. Inga Swenson, who played the tart-tongued housekeeper Gretchen Kraus, is actually American, but many people believe she was German due to her thick accent in the show. Swenson's co-star, Caroline McWilliams, had a successful career before Benson, including roles on Guiding Light and Soap. On Soap, she played a different character than the one she later portrayed on the spin-off series Benson. Despite their different roles, both Swenson and McWilliams brought their own unique talents to the show, creating a memorable and enjoyable viewing experience for audiences. Robert Guillaume is known for playing the character Benson DuBois on the TV series Benson and its preceding show, Soap. Interestingly, some actors from Soap appeared on Benson as well, albeit in different roles. Inga Swenson and Caroline McWilliams are 2 such actresses, while Katherine Hellman played the same character, Jessica Tate, on both shows. This continuity of cast members created a sense of familiarity for viewers who followed the characters' journeys from Soap to Benson. In the 3rd season of Benson, a tragic event occurred that left a lasting impact on the cast and crew. Actress Marla Gibbs, who played the character of Florence Johnston, lost her son, Angela, in a car accident. The production team decided to incorporate this tragedy into the show by writing it into the storyline. In the episode titled An Ill Wind, Florence receives news that her sister's child has died, and the episode deals with her grief and the way she copes with the loss. This decision to address such a personal and painful experience in the show was a brave one, and it demonstrated the deep bond that the cast and crew had developed over the years. If Benson, the popular 1979 TV series, brought laughter and joy to your living room, we'd love to hear your stories. Share your favorite memories, episode, or characters that left an impression on you. How did this series influence your perspective on television or storytelling? Perhaps you were inspired by the show's wit and humor or connected with the characters' experiences. Whatever your connection, we'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Let's spark conversations and celebrate the shows that have left a lasting impact on us all.